every Monday night.
We'd like to say that in our opinion it is not suitable for children.
Every Monday night?
Or for those of you who may have a nervous disposition.
Every Monday night.
And every Monday night.
Then we have a super sound DJ.
Sean Cook.
Good people, it is my pleasure to present to you
Sean Cook.
the one and only
Sean Cook.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. Hello, 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 and welcome to the show.
So let's have fun, 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 fun.
Now, for those of you watching in black and white, this one is in Technicolor.
Stand by for action.
Oh, Sean Cook.
And a very good evening. Welcome along. Nice to be back on the airwaves. Feeling loads better. Thank you very much for all of your lovely messages. Still not 100%, but I'm getting there. Anyway, I'd like to say hello to my friend who's joined us this evening here at the studio, Sid the Spider. No, it's actually Boris the Spider. Yes, I've got a Boris in here. Not for long. Anyway, how was your weekend? Hopefully it was lovely. We've been having some fine weather, haven't we? Well, it's about blooming time. It's almost summer, come on! Anyway, great show this evening, if I may say so myself. Be less of me, more music. But we've got not one, but two very, very special, important people coming. So first of all, we've got Paul Phillips. And looking forward to a good chat with Paul. And he's got something of a surprise to let us have to play. So I'm looking forward to that. And then later on in the next hour, we got the front man from the Sonics. Looking forward to talking with Mark McLaren, and also he's got a new release as well. And he's going to have a little chinwag with me as well. So not one but two very special guests. Okay, we usually do this about 20 past, but I was waiting for my assistant, who was lounged out on the trampoline, weren't you, Ruby?
Yes.
Okay, hello Ruby, how are you?
Good.
What have you been up to today at school then?
I did swimming.
Wow, did you get wet?
Yeah.
Great. And you're here today to help me do the birthdays, aren't you? So shall we crack on then? Because there's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
Okay then. Right. First up then we've got...
Cher.
And that's Cher, as in the singer Cher. And she was also in a film. What was the film?
Mamma Mia.
Wow. Okay, and next up we've got...
Busta Rhymes.
I'm sure that's not his real name, but his birthday is today. Happy birthday to you. We've also got...
Matt Terry.
And he's a pop singer, apparently, so happy birthday to you, Matt. And we've also got...
Mary Pope Osborne.
And who's Mary Pope?
A children's author.
And the very late and the very great...
James Stewart.
Who would have been having his birthday today if he was still with us. Okay, just a couple more of the celebs then. We've got...
Jack Gleason.
And Jack is...
A TV actor.
Yes, he is. And you know, I think that's all we've got on the celebs that we possibly will know. So shall we do these ones then, shall we, Ruby, from Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll mention your ages. If it's in there, we're going to mention it. Okay, so we're going to start off then with...
Paul Bettworth.
How old is Paul?
29.
Happy birthday, Paul. Next up we've got...
Jason Robinson.
And how old is Jason Robinson?
50.
Wow. And next up we've got...
Paul Dolan.
How old's Paul?
40.
Happy birthday. And next up then we've got...
Heather Davies.
Okay, and she's not put her age on, she knows better. Okay, next up...
David Harris.
And he knows not to put his birthday on. Okay, happy birthday to you guys. And a couple more then.
David Finch.
How old is David?
51.
Happy birthday to you, David. And a couple more then.
Rick Cho.
Choi, I think it is. Okay, Rick. How old's Rick?
51.
Happy birthday to you, Rick. And we've got just one more a human being that we're going to celebrate a birthday this evening, and this is...
Tanya Wilson.
And how old is my sister, your auntie?
36.
Wow! Happy birthday, little sister. And big auntie, isn't she?
Yeah.
And you know, it was 43 years ago today that the Jam released their very first single. Do you know what it was?
In the City.
How did you know that? So celebrating all things Brighton. And hang on a minute. I think we might have a phone call.
Hello, matey, you all right?
Hello, would that be Mike Thompson from the Serious Chord Squad, live on the radio this evening? Would that be Mike?
Am I live now?
You are very much live, yes. So don't use all those profanities that you normally do when I phone you.
Well, that's a bit sneaky. I'm just walking up my road, actually. Driving home from work. But,
right, okay.
Always nice to speak, Sean. Always nice to speak.
Indeed. I like to take the opportunity just to give you a quick call and say hello. And more importantly, I've just mentioned, obviously, we got Brighton this year, the 40th anniversary of Quadrophenia. But just before all of that, something exciting's happening this weekend, I believe, in Brighton. So take it away, Mike.
Well, it is indeed. Serious Chord Squad. We haven't played for a while. We've all had a few commitments going on. I've been heading the books, and Pier has been busy with his own business, doing some project work.
Yes.
Andy's been recording his album. So, and Darren's just been sort of playing drums in all sorts of places, particularly in sort of a very good soul band that he's got going as well on the side.
Excellent.
So we're all it's very nice to be back together again after a few months.
Yeah.
And we had a really spot-on rehearsal in the week.
Well, that's always good to hear.
Ashford. It went well. We rattled out our set, and it was like we'd never been away.
Yeah, excellent.
And marvellous, and it sounded really good. And yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. I mean, the guys have played Brighton before we entered the Pier Horatios in a previous iteration of the band they were in.
Yeah.
And they're looking forward to doing it again, and they said it's a great experience, and there's always a good crowd in, and people are really up for it. Being the Bank Holiday weekend, of course, especially with our repertoire, it's very party friendly.
Absolutely, and we do have a good following as well, to be fair. So that is always good. Yeah. That is always a good thing. So okay, so far away then. So what is happening this coming Sunday, which is May the 26th? You're going to be at
Horatio's Bar, end of the Pier, is it Palace Pier, isn't it? The main Pier, the one that's...
Yep. Don't go to the other one. Don't go to the other one, ladies and gentlemen, because you'll have to swim, and I don't believe that you're going to be on that one, are you?
No, you get a choice of getting electrocuted with an electric guitar on that one, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. You might fall through as well.
Yeah. Well, originally it was going to be on a Monday, so that was booked, and I know that Mondays, Bank Holiday Mondays are a real traditional thing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But the organisers decided to move it to the Sunday because there's something big happening around Madeira Drive. I don't know what it is. Maybe there's a scooter run out or something like that, or some sort of demonstration. But they felt that they were going to get max sort of enjoyment for the punters by doing it.
Well, I think so as well, because don't forget, the next day, as you quite rightly said, is the Bank Holiday Monday, so no one's got any excuse like with work and school and things like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, come down. What time are you starting, Mike?
Right, I think it's around about 3 o'clock.
Excellent.
It's in the afternoon anyway.
Brilliant.
We're going to play 2 1-hour sets.
Wow.
All our favourites. Plus a little bit of indie and kind of Britpop, the little mix we put into things.
Yes, enough said about Britpop, because if Blur comes on, I'm going.
Oh, you're going to be there? You're up, mate. You're up.
That was a one-off, and you know it.
Well, for the listeners, you've never lived until you've seen Sean's Park Life. I mean, Phil Daniels eat your heart out, because
absolutely.
It eclipses that. It's something to behold.
Apparently now I'm getting booked about 5 to 12 in most of the local pubs around here to clear them out. So that's all rather good. So the Serious Chord Squad are back together, which is absolutely fantastic. So we're going to be playing lots of mod anthems, your jams, your who's, lots of 60s stuff. And as Mike quite rightly said, there'll be a few Britpop bits in there as well. And anything else exciting on the horizon for you, Mike?
Well, we're sort of mining gigs,
Yep.
That's a tall order these days. A lot of venues are shutting down, so we're hoping to be back at the old Kloots Creek venue in West Hampstead sometime in the summer.
Fantastic.
problem is we're just trying to work a date out, we can all do it.
Yes,
You know,
indeed.
It's nice. We're alive and well, firing all cylinders, and really, really happy about it. It's great.
Fantastic. And finally, then, just a quickie this evening. And finally, then, nothing to do with really the radio side of things or music as such, but you are studying. You did mention right at the beginning you've been hitting books and stuff. No, ladies and gentlemen, it's not one of Mike's passions of hitting books and hitting things. He actually means reading books. And yes, now you've not been reading biographies or interesting things, or maybe it is interesting. We don't know. So just fill our heads of what you're up to.
Well, I'm sort of no spring chicken. I've had a long career really in law enforcement in various shapes and forms. It's served me well. But as I get to my last kind of decades of working life, I thought I've got to do something on my own terms. And I've always had an interest in this subject. And I decided to enrol in a course to become a psychotherapist. So not only is that really interesting kind of field to get into understanding people's lives and minds. But it's giving something back. It's helping, and something I can just do on my own terms.
Yeah, indeed. That sounds quite interesting as well.
And I'm halfway through my first foundation year at the moment. It's whizzing by, and it's hard work, but it's actually really enjoyable. And I'm working with such a lovely bunch of people in my university group. It's great, So
that is brilliant.
I've got the benefits of all that. I'm meeting some lovely people, and
Oh, that is fantastic, Mike, and we applaud you here, because obviously that is very, very good. And obviously, as a mature student myself, it's never easy going back and sort of like getting into the classroom and obviously reading, studying, writing exams, doing things like that. So, I applaud you. And obviously it's a change as well. And some people, they get to a certain point of their life and they think, no, I ain't going to do change. But obviously you're going to sort of like not do that. You are going to change. You are going to do something obviously very different to what you've been doing, and I applaud you for that, Mike, and that's absolutely fantastic. But let's go back to the music. Have you got a new track that you've been working on at all, or anything like that for the Serious Chord Squad for this Sunday?
Nothing particular, to be honest with you. It was a real return just to freshen up on our set.
I'd like to throw.
I've got to say, I do one song that I really always enjoy playing, and I think it's Paul Weller's greatest song, in my opinion.
Go on.
Because he's written so many. But it's My Ever Changing Nudes. We're not many bands do that, and it's a labour of love. I love singing it, and the lyrics are fantastic, and it's just beautifully constructed. But Paul Weller can do anything really, can't he? So
absolutely, he can do no wrong, really. Let's be fair.
Yeah. Exactly.
Indeed. Right, so just to reiterate then, this coming Sunday, that's May the 26th, at the Brighton Pier Brighton Pier Bank Holiday Mod Weekender, easy for me to say, and we're starting around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's going to be at the Horatio's Bar, and that is on a Brighton Pier. If you go to the other one, obviously you won't see nothing there, so make sure you go to the right pier, and make sure you get there early as well. Get a good view of the group, because they are a fantastic group. I've seen them many times, and they really are a great group. They'll get you boogieing on the pier. Let's shake the pier foundation. Well, maybe not shake the pier foundation. Let's not do that. Let's use another terminology. Let's just shake your rumps about. There, that's much better. Don't want to shake the pier. But for now, Mike, thanks ever so much for jumping on. Really enjoy that. And don't forget, tune in. And we've got some more brilliant guests later on in the show. That is fantastic.
I will do.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mike.
Always nice to talk to you. Take care, mate.
And you, mate. And I'll see you on Sunday, because I'm coming down to say hi.
Oh, great stuff.
Brilliant. Lovely. There we go. Mike Thompson there. Fantastic. And as he says goodbye, he's gone. Right. What a very nice guy.